I switched to the wrong scene like 3 separate times, but don't worry about that. Hello, everyone. Congrats on first friend, and hi, Miltor! Hi, beloved. How are you? Day. Very mellow day. I'm doing a weave I already know. It's just a pain in the ass weave. So it's gonna take forever. And I just needed something different after doing the shirt for so long. So, let me turn on this. A little bit easier to see. So we're gonna be doing Celtic Visions. Just a fun weave. I do like it. It is just a pain to do. Well, it gives us a lot of time to just chill. And I'm listening to Avelius as a treat for me. Hope it is loud enough. Oh, I'm tired, not gonna stay super long, just woke up in the middle of the night. Understandable. I'm glad you were able to get some sleep started, going, grooving. I appreciate you stopping by. And I love you very much. And I hope you're able to get back to sleep relatively quickly. Oh, did you ever get your water heater fixed? Hi, Changeling! Welcome in. But yeah, if you're tired, go eat. I appreciate you stopping by, claiming your fragment. Thank you very much. No, water heater still gone. No! We should fight it. We should fight the sky. Placing the entire thing in just one part. Ugh. It's frustrating. I hope it is... If it is just one part, I hope it's a relatively cheap part to replace, and I hope that is the case. Bring a couple of these closer. OMG, is that my fiendishly fey friend? It is my fiendishly fey friend. Hello, fiendishly fey friend. Hi, Ven. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How was Fable? Are you enjoying being an evil little guy? Oi. I hope you're enjoying being an evil little guy. 130-ish to replace, like, the whole heater or just a part? Like, the part you think might need replacing? Not even more, I lost my fire legs. Because of the bandit. So I killed them. Appropriate reaction. Appropriate reaction. The part 600, so replace the entire thing. Ugh. I'm working on a necklace because I'm tired of working on the shirt for now. My brain got to the point where it's like I'm dreading working on it, so I'm like, okay, then it's time for a switch. So I'm like, what else do I want to do? So as when I went on a trip like a month or so back, month or two, I don't remember. Part of the reason I went was to help my grandmother get her house cleaned out. And my grandmother really likes buying jewelry off of like the Home Shopping Network to give to loved ones. And then she doesn't get a chance to because she has a hard time like moving around to like sort out the boxes and stuff, and she forgets what she buys, so she ends up with like boxes upon boxes of jewelry to give to family members. So we kind of just were a lot permitted to have a free-for-all to just kind of take whatever we wanted, like not like her important like stuff, not like stuff she cherished, of course, but everything else was kind of just free game. So I took a whole bunch of pendants and stuff, or stuff I wanted to like cannibalize for other pieces. So I'm getting ahead on Christmas jewelry for presents. So we're going to start with a necklace. I'm going to do Celtic Visions necklace, which I'll show you what the first link of that looks like once I get it finished here. Which will take me forever because I'm not super fast with Celtic Visions. It's a pretty slow weave IMO. I am a slow weaver in general. And then I'll show you the pendant that we're gonna have on this. Okay, so this is a Celtic Visions, where it's these bigger rings. There's two bigger rings encasing a smaller ring in the center. I don't have it in the camera at all, do I? There we go. And then two smaller rings coming out. So we're gonna have a bunch of links of these together. This middle ring I'm doing in green. Put it in the camera, Medi. There we go. Middle ring I'm doing in green. Stretch it out. Looks a bit better. So we're gonna have a bunch of these going. Here's the pendant I'm doing. Which, it's hard to tell. I need to get a better hand camera. Probably just need to set up a rig for my phone. This is also green, the center one. Is a pendant. I might have two other sides coming off. To sort of do like a tiered necklace. And I'd have these on the sides. I just really like that style. These are earrings that I no longer wish to be earrings, I guess. But these are also kind of greeny. The only bummer is this kind of has like a gold tinge to it, and I don't plan on putting gold in the main body of the necklace, but we'll see. I'm just gonna focus on the weaving part for now and then worry about weaving the main piece of the necklace and then worry about that part later. Yeah. How was stream then? Also, for music, your perusal tonight, we will be listening to Avilius. I was still feeling lower energy, but I think it went well. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah. I'm glad you were able to do something you typically enjoy. Like, that can be, like, the hardest step when you're kind of in these moods. It's just, like, actually working yourself up to do something you know you enjoy. I need to get a new mat. This one's coming apart at the seams. Like, look. Coming apart. Anyways, for your perusal, we will be listening to Avilius, so I may spontaneously just go on a full info dump. It also feels awful not streaming. Yeah, I feel ya. I'm glad you took yesterday to take care of yourself, though. I know it's really hard for you to do that sometimes, or like cancel stream in order to do that. But I am proud of you. Wait, was I doing opposite corners last time I weaved this? I think I might have. Wait, how did I connect these? I couldn't do Bat Fey justice if I was in that mood. Understandable. Oh, okay, I see. I beamed it up. I beamed it up. Why did I bean it up? Why'd you guys let me bean it up that way? That makes sense. In order to continue the weave, you have to continue the weave. Crazy. I gotta look into different pliers. These ones kind of aren't great for jewelry. They're kind of tear them up. BRB 2 minutes, understandable. Go get that snack. Okay, so we put that one on top. Maybe. Yeah, that was on top. These fold over that green. Okay, I don't think I can put the attaching small ring on the outside big ring. Why am I struggling? There we go. I'm no longer struggling. If you complain, it works. Lessons for life. Medi's super official, totally official legal advice. Just complain. It works. It does not work. I apologize for misleading you all. This is not super official legal advice. Alright. Alright, I'm remembering how to do a chainmail. Yeah, I think I just needed a break from 4-in-1. Like, 4-in-1 is nice. But I've just been doing it so long. I feel like I haven't been doing it on stream a lot lately, but it's all I've been doing off stream. Welcome back. We've been doing off stream. European 4-in-1. This is the wrong size ring. Why is it smaller? Go over there. Feel the same way about Persian 6. Persians, yeah. just gotta take a break. No matter how excited you are about finishing a project, if you've just been like getting to the point where you're dreading doing it, you just gotta do a break. And I'm glad I recognize that's where I'm at. Because I was so close today to just being like, yeah, we're gonna work on that moon again that we were trying last week, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't really wanna. What have you been making in Persian 6? Or just have you been using it a lot in a lot of different projects? Greeting card holder chains. Oh my gosh. Yeah. For greeting card holders, yeah, you'd have to probably do a lot of your just churn them out. Okay. I remember how I did this last time, so I didn't like constantly have to keep losing the rings and readjusting them. Are you guys proud of me? Because I'm proud of me. Always proud of you? I'm always proud of you. I'm always proud of you as well, Miltort. Thank you, guys. Okay, I think, yeah, just the green in the center is gonna... Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to take pictures of this once we get, like, further along. Because the green in the center is just, like, a very nice, just little accent. That's next stream thing I'm gonna work on, is just figuring out a better way to do the webcam here. Hand cam. Whether that means using my phone or what. Okay. Put them here. I'll put them at the top corner. Guys, I'm gonna actually come away walking away from the stream like I know how to actually do the thing I am streaming a little bit. Last stream had me doubting if I even knew what a moon looked like. It was crazy. Last chainmail stream. Oh my gosh, I saw a post on Reddit I need to talk to you guys about. Warning sexual content incoming. So there was this guy on r/the10th dentist who was like, I view sex like a game, and that intimacy doesn't really bring me any joy, so I prefer not to do it. And I'm straight, I swear, but it's so much more satisfying to just have sex with men because I don't have to worry about all that stuff usually, like kissing and making eye contact. And brother, I don't know how to tell you this. It is not straight to go on Grindr just because sex is more enjoyable that way. That is the least straight thing I've heard ever, actually. Fun fact. Brother. The gymnastics, yeah. Like, I'm not gay. It's just I get more pleasure out of sex when I do it with men. Hetero-romantic but bisexual, or just completely aromantic, yeah. But for sure. Because that was like why he was like, I don't really like it with women because they always expect you to kiss them. I'm like, what? Yeah. The world would feel so much better if people understood the difference between romantic and sexual attraction on a more widespread scale. And aesthetic attraction, but that usually plays a lot less of a role within relationships. Not a 0-1. Not a 0-1. Mm-hmm. But it's just not one that necessarily needs to be as talked about. It's like understanding the difference between romantic and sexual attraction. I still don't get the game analogy he was making, though. He was like, sex is just like going to your homie's house to play Smash Brothers. And it's like, no. What? I don't see what this has to do with your point of intimacy bad or something. I've kind of crunched that ring a little. Got a little crunched. We can have a little ring crunching as a treat. I think he's just more comfortable with guys. Yeah. Like, there is probably lower expectation among men. There is a lower expectation of like intimacy from like hookups from men, from my understanding. I don't know, I haven't really done hookups before. I'm just a funky little guy who's been in the same relationship since right after high school. And I don't like hookups. I've shared my yeah. I don't think I could do hookups personally. I'd just be constantly anxious. am I wearing a long sleeve shirt next to the lamp that gives off a stupid amount of heat? I'm far enough on the A side of things that hookups to towns. Yeah, fair enough. That is so fair. Aces unite. Like, I think I'm just like Demi at this point, but also like I kind of just. It's like one of those things where it's like, I think I know the label and the label's probably correct, but also I don't really want to put more effort just into clarifying it for myself. Because the label doesn't feel like it does anything for me right now. Like, it's not helpful for my own personal journey. At this point in time, at least. Maybe later, I will be like, maybe I should explore the fact that thinking people of sexy is weird. Or hard. If I had a romantic partner, that's one thing. I view as an extension of the romance, but without that, fair. Sex without intimacy is weird. So we have arrived at the very exact opposite conclusion of Mr. Reddit guy. Is this escape of the sample for which? Yeah, it is. Hookups are fine by me. It's just hard to feel safe. Yeah. Like, it could never be me, but people who like would do hookups as like an extension of their friendship. Well, actually, no, that couldn't be me. That's how me and Jamie started. Okay, never mind. I take that back. Like, friends with Benny is like makes sense to me. Like a lot of sense. Of just like that's an extension of your friendship. Benny lore. I've never had luck with a romance, so maybe that. Yeah, fair. I'm not liking the way it's laying, and I wonder if that's just because, like, partially the size of the rings, but. Like, yeah. Hookups as an extension of friendships makes sense to me. Like, going out and meeting someone, like, I wouldn't judge anyone who did it. It doesn't personally make sense to me. Especially as, like, somebody who grew up feminine. Like, damn, that sounds so scary. Why is there a small ring mixed in with my bigger rings? Stop it! Cease your nonsense! Okay. Okay, I'm getting excited about this project. I know we're like so not deep into it, but I'm getting excited about it. Also, my leg's asleep already. What the? Oh, I was crossing my legs, that's why. That's what, who said what, huh? Oh, deep into... Fan, shut up. I love you respectfully. Cease. I'm kidding, please don't shut up. I love you. I'm kidding. Love you too, okay, cool. I'm sorry. Y'all, dysphoria? So weird. Like, why does it be like that? Because it's like... I've known for a while that, like, when I cross my legs, like, I hate how it makes my figure look. Yeah, I haven't been able to untrain myself to do it. Like, when I'm, like, sitting down and you, like, cross one leg over the other, it's, like, in my brain, it's like, that's so feminine. I haven't been able to untrain my brain to do it. And I'm just like, but at the same time, like, there's still a level of it that's also, like, comforting, despite the fact I hate how I think it makes me look. And I die a little bit inside every time I notice I'm doing it. But, like, if I hate it so much, you think my brain would catch that I'm doing it way earlier. But no. I'm like dermatillomania or something. It's just like, if I hate it so much, why don't you telling me that I'm doing it? Yeah, we should beat it up. Is this Moonlit Bear? Yeah, it is. I was worried the screen was gonna be like weirdly bright, but it like melds into the silver really well, actually. I'm very happy. We're gonna end up like having to take a lot of stretch breaks, I think. My back's been giving me issues. Try to listen to my ads and go take a break during them. You better, I'll Bane break my back? That might feel good though. Promise? Promise? Promise. Yippee. That sounds like it'll feel so good. Going back to bed. I work 5 hours. Yes, please go sleep. I appreciate you. Get some rest. Love you. Miku Scream! Let's go, Miku Scream! Love you too. Love you. Equal. No. Anyways, this song is about a woman named Eve who comes across 2 children in the woods, 2 twin babies, that she sees as apples, and she grabs them and yoinks them. And then she gets chased by a bear who is really mad that she stole her apples. But the bear is actually the children's mother, and then Eve, who is represented by Miku in the song, kills the bear, aka the children's mother, because Eve in the song is drugged to hell and back by her husband. I love Avilius. It's so like this. I have recently learned a new fact about hit video game Baldur's Gate 3, friends. Which I didn't think was possible due to the depths of my hyperfixation in it a year ago or whatever, 2 years ago, year and a half probably. But apparently it was possible. Like I think apparently like players didn't know about this till like after a full year after the release. But if you kill a really specific guy in Baldur's Gate, and then you ring all 4 bell towers, and then you go back to Rivington's farm, there will be an egg or something that hatches into an explosive sheep that will follow you around and be your friend. Why? This sounds like playground rumor shit. Literally, why did Larian do this? How, right? Like, I think the gist of it was, like, players knew the bell towers had to do something, or felt like they had to do something. But what? Kill this one specific guy. Go to these 4 bell towers, then go to this unrelated farm, and there will be a sheep there who explodes. The other silly video game secret I've heard recently is in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. There is a Meloetta encounter where you have to go to a very specific patch of grass, not grass of patch of grass. Spin counterclockwise, I think it was, like 10 times or for 10 seconds or something like that. Then open your camera and go to the sepia filter and then do a spin around, and there will be a Meloetta. But in Gen 4, the Arceus flute, I don't remember what it's called right now. Not the Azure flute. That doesn't sound right. But that was too complicated. But this shit, that's fine. What the heck? Like, why? Why is there a mythical Pokemon locked behind that nonsense? Like, if someone told me that and I hadn't watched videos of people doing it, like, I would be like, you are just repeating Mew under the truck to me, but somehow you made it worse. Mew under the truck, for the uninitiated, is in Fire Red Leaf Green, Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green. There was a little truck next to the SS Anne that was in, like, out of bounds. It was cut off by, like, a fence. The player couldn't get to it. But there was a rumor that was going around that was like, if you manage to get out there and you use strength on the truck, there would be a Mew and a Pokeball under the truck. It was not true. It was just a truck sitting there as decoration. We are 45 minutes in the stream, and we are still in the prologue of the Avilius Chronicles. Thank you, Avilius Chronicles. Probably looking at the code. I know that's how or I'm not sure if that's how the Larian one was covered. I know for the Pokemon one, the only hint they got from the code was there's an item that you need in order for Meloetta to switch forms, and that was found in the code. So, like, they were like, okay, then there's probably plans for Meloetta. And then there was, like, a couple of NPC hints. But they were so vague that, like, it was like, something good might happen if you go to this large biome. And I remember that the sepia filter thing wasn't mentioned. I'm not sure about the specific patch of grass. I think it was, the other thing that was mentioned was the spinning. See what else have I been doing lately. I don't know. I've had this one line from Holes stuck in my head for a while. So yesterday I just kind of broke down and I put on Holes and then forced Janie to watch Holes. The line being, "I'm tired of this, Grandpa." Janie just shouted from the room, "That's too damn bad," which is the following line. Thank you, Janie. I do not know why it's stuck in my head. I've never seen Holes. Do you know the plot? Can I info dump the plot of Holes to you unless you want to watch it? Holes is pretty good, but it is also like a kids movie, mostly. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. Go ahead. Okay. So the plot of Holes. Stanley Yelnats, which you'll note, Stanley Yelnats the fourth. I apologize. You'll note that Yelnats is Stanley backwards. Stanley Yelnats the fourth belongs to the family of the Yelnats, who they've been cursed since Stanley Yelnats the first to be really unlucky, and he's caught unawares with stolen shoes in his hands on his like walk home from school or something. Despite his poor family's best attempts, he is sentenced as guilty or something. And he's like, you have the choice. You can go to Camp Green Lake or jail. And he's like, well, I don't want to go to jail, so I'll go to Camp Green Lake. I've never been to camp. So he goes to Camp Green Lake. And Camp Green Lake is not a camp. It is a sort of labor institution on a dried up lake in the desert, where these kids are forced to just dig holes all day. One hole per like kid. He's put in like cabin D or something with a bunch of others. They're kind of not like super receptive to him because he's like a weenie or something. So he meets Zero. I forgot this song has a crazy, purposely discordant piano bit. Zero, or Hector Zeroni. All the kids have nicknames. This is actually important that Zero is called Zero. Not that he necessarily wants to. I should be calling him Hector. I apologize, Zero. I apologize, Hector. I'm sorry. I'm bullying a child. Hector. So that all the kids have nicknames. Our main character, Stanley Yelnats, eventually gets the name Caveman. Hector's nickname of Zero is the only one that even the camp counselor uses. Many bullying a child checks out. LMAO. Oh no. I can't believe this is my reputation now. Funny caps lock. Let's go. So there's the camp counselor, Podansky, who refuses to use all the kids' like silly nicknames for each other because he's like, you have a name and you're gonna use it. He even goes as far as to use Hector's nickname of Zero. Also notable characters on the camp is the warden. I do not remember her name. And Mr. Sir, otherwise known as... I don't remember his name. It's a huge joke about how his name sounds like a woman's name, and it's really weird. It doesn't really add anything. Anyways, Mr. Sir. Podansky, kind of more of a scatterbrained, faux caring of the kids. Mr. Sir, he acts as the whip. The warden hardly shows herself. Ads coming up in 5 minutes. But it kind of quickly becomes clear that, like, they're not just running, like, a camp where kids dig holes in the lake just for, like, we're gonna whip you into shape. It's clear they're looking for something. Anything that's found gets promises of, like, you can go back and rest or whatever. You don't have to dig holes the rest of the day. That kind of ties into the backstory of Green Lake to back when it was a town, yippee, where there was a teacher lady whose name I forget, and a guy named Sam. Sam's a black man, and this is relevant because he falls in love with the teacher lady who is a white woman. They have this cute thing where he grows onions and gives her onions, and she preserves peaches. Not that. I don't need that ring. I need this ring. And they have this cute thing where, like, he says, I can fix that, to, like, fixing her schoolhouse and her tears, and it's very sweet. But the rest of the townsfolk don't quite like that she is sminching on a black man, and it's like, that's legal, and then they kill him, and it's awful. And this is a kid's movie. But hey, never too early for kids to know about the racial intolerance of America. So, her name's Kate. That's the name of the teacher lady. Kate Barlow. She devastated now that her love do be dead. She's like, well, fuck you guys. I'm going on a murder spree and a bank robbing spree. And her last act is, like, to bury her treasure in the lake, the dried up lake, because it stopped raining after Sam died. And then she pulled a me in Fable? Yes. She was called Kissing Kate Barlow because she kept kissing, like, the cheeks of her victims. I think she also put, like, rattlesnake venom in her lipstick. There's also, like, these lizards that are fairly important throughout the story. They have, like, 11 spots specifically. They're deadly poisonous and will kill their victims within, like, seconds. But yeah, she buried that in the lake, hence why there are people digging in the lake. Starting with the warden's grandpa, who was initially a suitor of Kate Barlow. And that's where the flashback scene is of like, he's forcing the warden to also dig in the lake. And she goes, I'm tired of this, Grandpa. And he goes, well, that's too damn bad. And that's what's stuck in my head currently at all times. The other bit of important backstory to know is Stanley Yelnats the First, how he got the curse on the Yelnats. Where he sought out like a Madame Zeroni, and she was like, and he was like, help me get this girl, and she was like, you shouldn't go after that girl, she's stupid as hell, you should go to America. And he thinks on it, and then he comes back to her, he's like, nah, I really want the girl. And she's like, okay, well, carry this pig to the top of this mountain, let it drink from the stream while you sing. Do that every day, and then afterwards, you'll give the pig to the girl's father, and all will be great, and then you're gonna carry me to the top of this mountain. And he's like, got it. But she was like, if you forget to carry me to the top of the mountain and sing, and let me drink from the stream so I can be strong, then you're gonna be cursed, and your children are gonna be cursed, and so on and so forth. You can kind of see where this is going. He does this with the pig, but because the girl is stupid, she doesn't realize, like, his efforts. and she's like really caught between this guy who just doesn't really seem to care for her and just kind of is lusting, and then also like this guy who like clearly loves her, which is Stanley Yelnats. So when she's caught between the two, like she's like, which pig is bigger? Which pig will bring us more? He's like, well, screw this, and he leaves. He leaves for America, like Madame Zeroni initially said. Of course, not carrying Madame Zeroni to the top of the mountain. Kind of see where this is going. Hector Zeroni is Madame Zeroni's like great grandson or something. At some point he runs away from Camp Green Lake. And our Stanley Yelnats the Fourth goes after him to make sure he's safe and carries him to the top of a mountain there. And lets him drink from the stream at the top of this mountain that has the only water for like hundreds of miles. Oh, there's ads. Oh gosh. Ads. Anyways, it's a really good movie. Never too early for kids to learn about the racial intolerance of America and the cruel injustices of the incarceration system. And that's what Holes taught me. What song is this? Hello? Spotify. I don't know, something in Chinese? Not Chinese, in Japanese. That was, oh my gosh. Oh, I know where that came from. There's this RTV bit. That's where that's faux pas came from. Thank you, brain. I love you, Sorrow TV. And I hope you're living good in the world away from content creation. Tired of this grandpa. Alright, I'm gonna close this ring and then I'm gonna stand up and stretch like a good boyo. I promise. Oof. Okay. Welcome back from ads, everyone. I forget, like these hang so well for how it feels like they should. Feels like it should be way stiffer, but no. Like you can't twirl them, but it's fine. Alright, I don't want to listen to. I don't want to Vilius anymore. Baldur's Gate 3 soundtrack. Is this relaxing? Is this relaxing, guys? Is this relaxing? We knew Raphael's final act. Lives, all mortal lives expire. Souls go to their doom for flames forevermore. I don't know why I'm acting like I can hit those notes. I cannot. I like Bard's Dance, and I've really grown fond of Song of Baldurin. Looks like Raphael's final act has the second most plays on Spotify. Hell has its laws. It's like 14 million. The highest one is Down by the River, which, Down by the River's good. I just wish they'd they made a bunch of music for a lot of content that they ended up removing, and it's kind of a bummer that we didn't get music to replace it almost. So I'm imagining the way they had it before would have tied in the same way Song of Baldurin tied into the story, and that sounds so cool. Cause so Down by the River, what it's about is it's the mind flayer parasite attempting to get you to come eternally submit to Ceramorphosis, because that was originally the Dream Visitor was a completely separate character from who it ended up being in the final story. I'm not regretful it didn't end up that way, because I do love the story we ended up getting. I'm just kind of bummed that they maybe didn't have the time or resources to search around some of that music to more tie closely into the story. Do Down by the River. But yeah, this is essentially the mind flayer parasite trying to convince you, hey, you really love submitting this Ceramorphosis and just lying in a sweet dream with me, right? Your one true love. Yeah, Wizard of the Coast fucked up. Take me through the night, down by the river. Wizard of the Coast fucking up? Who could have seen that coming? Those are not the right colors. You belong, leave me off my feet. Do you need me to hand you something? I got it. Why let me hand you things when Janie can just do gymnastics throughout the living room in order to get things? Night is young, going down, down, down by the river. I am really excited for... I hope Valerian stays in CRPGs. If they're excited about other projects, of course they should expand out, but personal hope, I would love to see more CRPGs from them. Maybe that's... Oh, they are? Okay. I know there's a Divinity sequel coming soon, TM, right? Yeah, I know they're working on a new game. I just wasn't sure if it was a CRPG. But I'm glad to hear it is a CRPG. That's maybe one thing I do. For Mask Comedy debut, I am thinking, because like one of the things I plan on doing with the Mask Comedy is just like that's gonna be the model I use when I don't want to be cozy, essentially. So I'll probably do a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, and I might go back and try Divinity Original Sin 2 again. Because, oh my gosh, that's such a good game. I love that game. I just also didn't get super far with it, so I think, like, if I had suggestions, Divinity 2 is good. If I had, like, suggestions on how to progress, I think I'd be, like, in a much better spot. Just because, like, I feel like I ended up in spots where I shouldn't be. A lot more often. Or I end up making stupid decisions. Not in, like, a bad, fun way. I stuck in the final act before I got distracted. RIP. It's a good game, though. I very much enjoy it. It's very fun and very different, I think. Of course, my only frame of reference for CRPGs is Baldur's Gate 3. I kind of want to get more into more. But the pull of games in every direction. Pillars of Eternity is great? Okay. I will keep that in mind. I'll look it up after I do this link. I've heard of it for sure, but 40K Rogue Trader soon? Okay. Excited to watch that then. Kind of want to go back and play the first two Baldur's Gates. I really like Faerun as a setting, admittedly. It's a big part of this for me. But because of the way Steam changed how their Steam families work, I'm no longer in a Steam family with the person who I was going to borrow Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 from. So, whoops. I need to rectify that. Also, you can only be part of one Steam family, and yeah, that person was already in a Steam family, so I probably just need to buy the games rather than being a fucking weenie. You do be kind of grooving. Okay, so Pillars of Eternity. So what you said, Sarah Finnegan. Pillars. Eternity. OMG, the developer of Fallout New Vegas and South Park, The Stick of Truth. What does 2 look like? Yeah, I remember Avowed. Everyone and their mother was playing Avowed, which is awesome. Yeah. Glad you loved it. No, we're not listening to this. Yeah, we'll listen to this one. We'll sing a song of Baldurin, who founded Baldur's Gate. On the golden built on trade, could not avert his fate. When 3 dead assailed his fort, transfound he fell their thrall. Succumbed the threat from nether years, arose to conquer all. Now hope is gone, or so it seems. The game's not over yet. Cards are drawn, new hands are played, new power is laid above. Knave, a wizard, devil get, transform their cast anew. My fate now turns to pawn, the winds of fortune too. That was such fun foreshadowing in Baldur's Gate. We're getting somewhere. I remembered how to do this weave in a timely manner. It does have a way, and it's not the way I started doing it, but it's the way I'm doing it now, and I'm proud of myself. Dog is like licking her lips in her sleep, and it's making the worst noise. Oh my gosh, I've been reading so much, like, not even good manhwa, just like mid manhwa, mid Otome isekais, where like the main female lead either dies in our world or goes back in time and is now in the body of a child who is like being abused or something, and then immediately like decides to change, like not even like immediately like decides to just like tell someone she's being abused, and then like her entire like situation changes and all of her problems are solved by like chapter 2. And it's just like childcare, like raising manhwa Tomi Isekai. Just kind of, it's like so rushed and generic, but dang, I've been eating it up lately. Definitely like the type where I've just been like reading one thing after another, and I have not been committing like anything to memory, like titles or anything like that. That's how it be, yeah. Like, it's all the same. I don't know which ones I'm reading, which ones I'm not. It's getting to the point where, like, I'll finish one, I'll look for recommendations, and I'll go find it, and then I'll realize 3 chapters in, I've definitely already read this. And it does. Sometimes it takes up at me a few more chapters than 3, and you know what? We're not going to talk about that. It's not my fault. He's got started. This is how isekai, just like, you just gotta have, you know, you gotta have your rotating slop, you know? Oh, I forgot Tribute is being animated. I need that's coming out right now, isn't it? I think that's what Rain said. I need to watch that. Oh, this is gonna look so good when it's done, I think, hopefully. Because there's also, like, what's it called? Hold on, let me find it. There's Celtic. There's something. There's another Celtic thing. Search. No, search weaves by names. No, it's not letting me search by name. No. There's a way of, like, expanding Celtic out in a very cool way I've never done before. Celtic Cross? Yeah, I think it's Celtic Cross. Where, like, you expand it out like this, too. Just a little bit, as a treat. And that looks cool and neat. And, like, I think you could strategically just, like, place them in places for, like, just build them out a little bit. Just to have a little bit of a couchement. Couchements, I'm using that word wrong. Don't worry about it. So I think we do that where we place the pendants. And we do that where I think I'm gonna build, 2 other little strands coming off of this that don't go as long as, like, the main pendant. Just another little, like, accent. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. Yeah, I think doing literally one project that's not the European 401 will reignite my love and just be like, I'll just be able to bang out a whole bunch of things. Finish that chainmail shirt. I should also like maybe invest in like just like a little neck thing, you know, like a little neck mannequin. Just to, like display pieces on a bit easier. I'd like to take better looking photos of these without having like my own neck in it. I got a lot of scars on my neck. Absolutely insane to me that this is the Harpy song. Such a banger of song for like a one-time encounter. I think it comes back a couple other points in the game, but it was intended just for the Harpy encounter. How are we doing? We hanging in there, friends? We are good, awesome. Oh, we're doing good. We are not good. Okay, we're only good, we're only doing good, not we are good. I understand. Truly tragic. Sorry, it's not a super yappy day. I just don't really got the words right now, I think. Wish I did. Just like, I feel like I have like a half dozen like half form topics, but I'm like, I don't even know what I want to say about them. You know the rules, no okay. I understand. Take me out back, ban me from my own channel. OMG. It's bracelet length. Bracelet length. It's not a bracelet, though. We can't stop here. We must go even further beyond. Well, looks like it's time to put a whole co-yeller down. Ranks of freedom slug. Alright. Adios. It's been great. I'm about to get slugged on. Hi, Flare. Welcome in. This goat has lived his life. Crazy how I was like, I should stream to practice talking. But fools, the hardest part of practicing talking is figuring out what to say. I'm big chill and been addicted to this random free-to-play roguelike shooter. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. True. Base. I could tell you guys about Smash Legends, which is a really mid free-to-play like hero brawler I've been playing. It's so pay to win. It's gotten so little actual depth to the combat outside of like the pay to win aspects. But I can't stop. It's so mid, but my brain, it scratches it in such a good way. Nope, closed, not open, Meddy, come on. Super simple game. Each game you get a set of perks from something called Arbiter. Each one has its own, like Arbiter Music is a bunch of charm-based tags, while Arbiter of Thunder is a bunch of lightning-based tags. Okay. After this link, I'm gonna look this up. Because I sure do love games that take over my entire existence for a week, and then I never play them again. The goal is just to clear the floor, then move to the next one until the boss, and that's the game. Standard roguelike stuff, got it. Love it. Okay. Got nearly 50 hours in the past 3 days. Dang. Dang, Flair. Love that for you. Alright, let me finish this whole entire link here, and I want to look this up. Is it called Arbiter? One night I forgot to try. Fair. I dread to figure out how many of my hours in VTube Studio are just because I left it on overnight. Terminal Brigade, okay. Terminal Brigade. 3-player co-op shooter. Okay. Changing you into me and me to you. I meant to say that I love you, or maybe you might think what's happening to me. Alright, come on, close up. We should do a rubber bracelet project here soon. If only because twofold. I went to Pride a few weeks back. There was a chainmail vendor there, and I realized, there's plenty of other ways I could be weaving with rubber that would still make it stretchy besides you're putting 6-in-1. Of course there are. That makes sense. And two, I miss making rubber jokes and such. For stretchy bracelets. I'm gonna add this to my wish list. Naturally, this one does. Thank you. Terminal Brigade. All reviews mixed, just what I love to see. Not a slight at all. This is honestly the type of shit I download all the time and then get sucked into. I like the art style. Oh no, shooters are so hit or miss for me just because of art style, but I do like this art style. Add to library. Play now. Install. 25 gigabytes, awesome. Yeah, I could use some work. I've surprisingly have been having good time with it, despite the characters being a little cringe to me. Okay. Like the voice lines are like the actual characters, like themselves. I'm not like sure the depth of like the characterizations of the voice lines. Okay. Don't fight the power. All right. Back to weaving. Wow. Thank you for sharing, Flair. Perfect. I love having games lined up after for when games leave my bones. It's kind of there is a like kid that summons turrets and shit. I don't know how I feel about that one because she has like the cute baby voice type nonsense going on. It makes me uncomfy. Oh, yeah. Kid characters like especially like chaotic like I'm gonna destroy them all like kid archetypes can be like fun, but it can also it's so quick to dip into the super uncomfy. I don't really want to be here. This isn't what I signed up for vibes. Mm-hmm. But doing like a higher baby voice too. Ugh. If that's what it is, that's kind of what it sounds like. Yeah, she seems like a solid character though, so I don't know. Mute the character voices. Got it. Solid advice. Oh, in Japanese, I haven't tried that one. That that's always a way around it though. You do have to like still hear it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Come on. Go on the thing. Go on the thing. There you go. I have won against the chainmail demons. The demons of my own creation. Will never hold me, demons! Release me! I will win. I will destroy them. If you're quoting something specific, I apologize. I did not get the reference. No quote. Okay, perfect. Drink a bit of coffee, then drink a bit of water like a sane person. Like my dentist yelled at me to do. Dentist was like, damn, you're a coffee drinker, huh? I'm like, yeah. They're like, do you just gulp it down quickly and not drink any water? I'm like, yeah. They're like, stop doing that. Drink water in between sips. I was like, okay. Okay. If you're gonna make me. Dang, I had half a formed thought and then it disappeared on me. Goodbye, thoughts. I guess you do not want to be released into the world. Truly cruel. Back, thoughts? Ah! Lucky I have to detain mine. You know, mine keep eloping and yours have to be detained. They try to escape too often into the normal world. Mine run back into my bones. So I simply am head empty all the time. I'm like, yes. Very opposite problems here. Huh. I should have more greens down there. Just repress them so I don't have to hear them. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. I've been half thinking I kind of want to get like really back into Smite again. Because it's like one I've been wanting to, but also like it's gonna be a lot of like effort. And it's just kind of like, do I actually think the effort will be worth it? Up until now, it's been like kind of no, but it's like getting closer to a yes every day, and that thought terrifies me. One of the thing, what's pushing it really is like one of my favorite. Oh, I didn't need these. I needed 2 of these, and I needed these. Okay. getting closer to a yes to playing Smite again and getting like really into Smite. Like I was really into Smite at one point, where like trying my best to keep up with the meta and like understand every item I could. I was watching tournaments. The same way, the biggest thing holding me back is I don't want to devote all that time in understanding each character. Yeah, like right now, look, I feel like very lucky in that I have a lot of understanding of the characters from Smite 1. So a lot of that knowledge will carry over to Smite 2. And like the strength intelligence stuff is very intuitive to me. That was a big change in Smite 2. Compared to Smite 1. It's all the new items right now that I'm kind of like, I don't really want to get into this. Slash, I like, do I really want to get into like learning what characters actually fit into new roles? The change, because now it's like, the way they have some of the changes, it's a lot easier for characters to flex between roles. But I think that sounds fun now. One of my favorite Smite YouTubers, or ex-Smite YouTuber, uploaded like a video for the first time today about Smite in like over a year, and I'm like, aw, beans, if he's back, what does that mean for me? Same time, like, for what I've been doing for Smite since, like, essentially since Smite 1 kind of, like, kicked the bucket. It hasn't officially kicked the bucket, but it's kind of officially kicked the bucket. Unofficially kicked the bucket. I've just been playing Assault, essentially. Ever since they announced, like, Smite 2, pretty much. I've just been playing Assault, which, for more League heads, is essentially just ARAM. Random characters and no healing and no backing. One lane. But like I've been eyeing Conquest, which is the main game mode with just like 3 lanes. It's a super competitive one. It's just like I've been eyeing it. I'm like, I could just do it. I could just do it. And like, what's the worst that could happen? People are mean to me on the internet? Okay. Whatever, nerd. I think the other issue is just like, now a lot of my favorite characters in Smite are things that typically want to play mid lane, or the way I like playing them doesn't suit other roles. Like, I like Aphrodite, but I don't like tank Afro. But I hate playing mid so much. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. And support is one of my favorite roles. I just don't like playing tank Afro. So I'd rather just be a Khepri or Yamoja. Yeah, this is now a rambling stream. I apologize if I'm not giving enough context to anything I'm saying. Yell at me if you need context, but I'm just gonna be rambling now. There was a pretty big healing overhaul like this week in Smite 2 as well, where anti-heal from items has been removed, which is insane. I don't know if that's good or bad. It's wild. But anti-heal from abilities is still in the game. And they added more anti-heal to other abilities, so that's good. Really sucks for the blind pick modes. And it probably makes it now... It's probably a lot more crucial in Assault now, Assault meta, to like... Before, like, you were throwing if you rolled over a healer, now you're probably also throwing if you roll over an anti-healer. So that requires a bit more intimate knowledge of like specific character abilities. Thank you, Cat, for this shovel sacrifice. What do you want? There you go. Good job, Fraggles. Fraggles is more empathetic, guys. But yeah, if your only choices for anti-heal are now abilities, like Assault, you can't roll over. Oh, because they gave Ares anti-heal, and they gave Cerb already had anti-heal, and they were already really good in Assault, so now they're probably even more crucial. Ah, beans. Ah, beans. I don't like that. That's scary. I need this open, not closed. Keep trying to get back into Apex 2 a bit more lately. It's just like, oh no, despite me not playing for so long, the game still feels stale. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I haven't played in forever, and there's so many changes I haven't like gotten to see, so many things I haven't experienced in the game because I haven't played in so long. But like, I go in, I play a match, I'm like, dang, I'm stale. I might just be depressed, guys. Should try playing with Hune. Yeah, Hune is fun to play with. I should bully her into Apex soon. Bully her politely. Hell yeah, thank you. Ah. Mostly just been playing the rotating LTM list, which is no longer a limited time mode list because they are no longer limited time modes. Because now they're just permanent time modes, just rotating. I'm a genius. Those were a coherent set of words. It indeed was a functional sentence. Thank you. I am the sentence smith. Medi Destia. Oh shoot, that reminds me. Basil posted something about date everything and Cat's Eye in my server, and I was too sleepy when I saw it, and then I forgot about it. I should watch that. Thank you, Kat. Hope you enjoy reading right there in the middle of everything. Hope you have a comfy stream going to lurk while I cook. Thank you, Carrie. Stay safe while cooking. We'll go on a less spooky Baldur's Gate 3 song then. Like Weeping Dawn. Alright. Guys, did you know I like chainmailing? I remembered. OMG, Terminal Brigade, my game is ready to play. You guys are watching my love of this hobby return before your eyes. I hope you all know this. You are witnessing magic. All the love I can repay, wounds on, all behind me of your grace. Alright, there we go. Let's fucking get it. Alright, chainmail time is up to. I'm gonna introduce logo to cringe Chinese gameplay in rolling form. Let's go! It won't be the first time. It's not gonna be the first time. It won't be the last. Another thing I kind of want to like play again, but I know I'm gonna download it, play like one game, and never touch again is Naraka Blade Point. I kind of want to download it, but I also know that if I do, I'm never gonna touch it after I play like 1 or 2 games. But that's a really fun battle royale for the uninitiated. It is a melee ninja-esque battle royale. It is so fun. Lots of parkour. It does. I've played maybe a handful of games and never touched it again. It is super fun though. Yeah, right? It's definitely one of those games. I think it doesn't help that. Is it still behind a paywall? It was when I played it, which is just not like a business model that works for battle royale in, I think, the Western world at least. Like, which is unfortunate, but because paying once at the start is generally a better model, but Naraka's problem was like it was a pay to play. It was like what, $14 or something, which isn't too bad. But then also it monetized itself like it was free to play. Like it had a battle pass and it had lots of cosmetics you could buy, which that always feels bad. Like I already paid to play this. Why does it also have so many pay to get cosmetics? Like some, sure, but it was basically monetized just like a free to play game. So ads in like 8 seconds. Have fun in the sea of ads. Raka is cool though. Makes you feel cool to play. And I know I would play it like once and then uninstall it, and I'm just like, I don't really want to, especially now that like asks you to like change some of your computer settings just to play it. I'm like, that's sketch. Some like your security settings. That is sketch dog. I can't wait to like take a high quality picture of this for you guys. This is coming along so cool with the green. Being a casual in huge quotations. We need like 4 more quotations, Flair. Sekiro Enjoyer, I do have to say it was nice pairing other players and making them drop their weapons just so I can steal it and beat them with it. I hope you can hear me because yes, absolutely. Here's double thumbs up. Yes, I agree. It was so good. Naraka is so good. What level customization customization you could get was still very nice. Cat, why would you do this? Right over my Spotify. Good luck, Fen. Goodbye, Fen. I think you're stuck again, Fen. Nope, you're not. Ad party! Ad time. Dance time. Have fun in the ads. You're like going the right way. So what I think happens is like you can go above my other monitor and like get stuck up there. I think is what happening is like just off screen. I'm not like super sure. But I think you always get stuck on the left side, which is where my second monitor is. Oh. Because you kind of spun there. Oh, rip. He hasn't noticed you yet. You have time. You're getting good. You are getting really good airtime. It's buying you a lot of time. This cat will never catch you. Not a cool enough cat to do so. Oh, I need to grab more greens and it's in my other tote. Welcome back from ads. I hope it was a chill time and the ads did not scare you too badly. Why are you beating him up in your sleep? Or in his sleep, not your sleep. Hydrate, thank you, Flair. I will do so. And stretch, thank you. Doing now. He deserves it. Well, just for that, you got gonked on. You got monched on. Come on. I can feel that pop coming. Come on. No? Okay. Dropping things all over the place. Please. Please, please. There we go. Hello, Melodist. Welcome in. You're one of Carrie's mods, aren't you? I think we've spoken a couple of times, but lovely to meet you if we have not spoken. Because I feel shy. I'm sorry. I will pretend not to recognize you. Your name's at the top of our Discord server. I followed you once before. Yes. You should. Yes. Welcome in. Sometimes like people don't like to be recognized, so I'm like, I'm gonna say I recognize this person, but you never know. Thank you. I still feel like I'm a beginner, but it is a hobby that makes me really happy, and I'm glad I get to show people it. The squad. Today we're working on a necklace. I gotta find more greens though. Apologies. I have like no words today, so this stream has been a lot of random scattered thoughts. Oh, this cute creature, this cute thing. This is my Weirdlets. It's a chat interactable. There's some commands down in the panels if you would like to interact with it. But he just kind of wanders around stream. The most important one is eat me. Fen, you got going to frame one. Sorry, you were too late. Thanks for finding your fragment, Carrie. Okay, I gotta get more greens. It's it would shoot you into the air. I did not come up with the names of the commands. This is my full disclosure. I just thought the little guy was cute, and then I got tricked. I will make him sleep so you guys have a chance to like actually put your things on the board, and then I'll send him after you. If you guys want, but no pressure. Yeah, he is out for blood tonight. I found more greens. Here you go. But yeah, just a little guy. I only pop him on during chainmail streams. Just because it's easy enough to throw this on instead of, or when I'm not running another game, but other games tend to be too intensive with VTube Studio, so I'm just like, we're not. Why is our Fen struggling? Because he keeps dying. I was looking at the little guy in the bottom corner wondering why nothing was happening, and I saw the frog. Life is hard. So true, Fen. No, okay, we're finding some lo-fi. Music goes hard. We've had Baldur's Gate 3 soundtrack going for a while. Before that, it was this song series called Avilius I really like, but it's really convoluted. and it kind of hurts my brain if I listen to it too long, just because I'm like, now I'm thinking about the plot, and the plot is incomprehensible. And it's not super cozy. Exclamation mark for scary, but yeah, you got the idea. I'll move them up so you can see them. Put them up here. There you go. But after the song will hurt, I'm probably gonna put on some lo-fi. Here, whoops. What is Flare? Music epic, awesome. I love Baldur's Gate 3. Could one possibly... Goodbye, Fen. Kill Fraggles? Could one possibly... You can do the thing Melody said, but not... I mean, you can explode your own frog next to Fraggles, but I don't think Fraggles will die. Fraggles is just living his best life being an EP little guy. Bye, Fen. Fraggles just died. Yeah. We got... We'll put him up here. This is a good spot for him. On like a neutral-ish background. Or like a contrasting background, kind of. Almost. Not really. Fen makes it his life's goal every stream because there's a way to get stuck in the void. So you can't summon another frog, but also Fraggles can't kill you. Fen makes it his life goal to do that. Wait. I chainmail wrong, guys? You know what? Okay, I don't know if I'll be able to show this on the camera because my webcam's kind of garbage. So, we have this middle ring right here. I accidentally got this little ring stuck on the far side of it rather than the side I needed on, which I'm glad I got this far into stream without doing that once. Usually happens a lot earlier. When I do this weave. I've done this weave before. Oh. But now I've messed it up. Trying to fix it, I've messed it up. Classic. Classic. Come on. Come on, get on there. By the time I get this on, it will have been faster to just restart. But I am stubborn. Or restart this link, not like the whole thing. Oh, this is the instrumental version. Sad. Okay, maybe it would be helpful to use my tool as a tool instead of my fingers. Okay. It will just be more helpful to restart, just like backtrack just a little, rather than keep fighting with it. Think smarter, not harder. no matter how stubborn you wish to be, sometimes you can accomplish the same task just by backtracking a little. No, okay. You don't have to do as I say or do. Live your life. Okay, both of you? Okay. You know what? There's something to be said about the benefits of being a stubborn little guy, you know? That is also a virtue. There we go. I completely missed. I did nothing. I accomplished nothing adding this ring. There we go. Come on. There we go. Guys, I did it. Only 2 more to go. I did not do it on the right thing. I did not do it, actually. Okay, I'm gonna add an anchor to the other side, then I'll fix it. I haven't made any big mistakes till this point, so I'm fine making mistakes now. There they are. Okay, so what do we need here? Okay, it's in the wrong eye entirely. Okay. Now we can put on the right eye. There you go. Now it's correct and right, and all is well in the world. Or at least all the things that I can control in this second. What song is this? Colors of the Underdark? No Underdark, please. Did I read your mind about what? We're getting a length. Like, this is choker length. A little bit longer than choker length. At least for my neck. He said now all is right with the world. It's true. All is right with the world. Just the things I control in this moment. Know you well back then. Happy middle fucking day. Alright. Stretch. But I think I can get to this to the right length. It shouldn't be too hard to attach the clasp I have planned and to switch this to the right. And then add like the little bit of extra weaving I wanted on the fancy parts, you know? The fancy parts. There's probably a technical term. Tragic news, chat. I found a broken ring We have a broken ring alert. Broken ring. In the arms of an angel, fly away. That's the wrong one. I need these. Maybe in peace. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh no, it was a lot harder to move the ring, so I assumed it was in the wrong eye, but I think it's in the right eye. What to do if we can only live? Work won't stop, and this is what we get. Okay. Now we're getting like to the point though where like I'm gonna have to figure out how long this is. I think also before I add, because I want to add like 2 other little tendrils, which is probably not the technical term for necklaces, coming down on the right and left. Like little danglies, you know? I'm gonna have to buy more greens, I think. Which I've been running low on my color rings in the small size. In my I think these are 3/16 of an inch. Sorry, I do not know what that converts to in non-American because my brain is small. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Stay up there. Stay up there. Don't get caught on my sleeves. Not even my sleeves, on my arm. But decide how this is turning out. Wrong. I need one of these. Now I just also need to remember like what order I'm doing things. Shouldn't be that hard, but maybe too late. But I'm thinking about ramen. Are you gonna like wake anybody up if you go get ramen? Because then it sounds like it's not too late to go get ramen. Unless you don't have any in the house. Then I think it's ramen time. Wee woo, wee woo, ramen alert. I know what do. I know what do. This has got to be a thing. Yeah, there is. There's Baldur's Gate 3 lo-fi, because of course there is. There we go. I'm so smart. Hi, Gentle! Welcome in! How are you, beloved? I'm doing good. How are you? So excited to catch one of your streams. Excited to have you here. I'm doing good. Admittedly, kind of a low chatty stream today. My brain is like, what are words even? But hey, we do be vibing. We do be chainmailing. And how about yourself? Are you still today's vibe for sure? Based. Okay, cool. We just be what is a word even? I feel like I've had half a dozen thoughts that like can't fully form. So I'm like, I guess I'll talk about nothing. Oh, why did it switch? No. I want just this playlist. There we go, sure. No Pokemon Lo-Fi. I feel like I've listened to a lot of that lately. Oh. Stretch. But yeah, we're doing a necklace today. Ain't pretty long. Still not quite long enough. Yeah. But I think we'll have just enough greens to do what I want to do, because these are all greens here. I've been missing you. I haven't been able to catch one of yours lately either. Well, I'm glad we've had a little bit of communication today then. Or like when I am able to catch yours, I like throw it up on a lake and I'm like, I need to go to bed now. Time zones are so cruel. Like, I wouldn't want the entire world on the same time, because that also sounds like its own cruelty. But why are all the people that are so cool in different time zones to me specifically, you know? Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I have Flair in the same time zone, and that's awesome. I think Rain's also in the same time zone, too. Okay, I have a couple of cool people in the same time zone. I'm sorry, Flair. I'm so used to, like, Fen and Basil. In Hune, to an extent, though, I think Hune's in the same time zone as us, like, half the year. Right? I don't know. Time zones are weird. But I'm like, that means nobody's in the same time zone as me. That's not how that works. It's crazy. I'm not the only person living here? Crazy. She's usually an hour behind us. Yeah, she's usually an hour behind us, but then, like, we sometimes decide daylight savings, actually. And where she's at, doesn't. Also, okay, yeah, I do have a shout out for you. Good. I was about to. They thought I didn't see when I was about to cry. I don't think she's the part that doesn't. I don't know. I know that when around the time when Hune and I first met, we were in the same time zone, and then we weren't. And because time doesn't mean anything, I don't know when that switched. When is Bomb's first anniversary? Is that in November? It wasn't that late. It didn't take us that long, did it? Was it September? But it also took us forever. Okay. It took us forever to have, like, a proper 4-person stream, even after we kind of all hooked up. Bomb, for the uninitiated, is I am Basilia on Twitch, RFN Cursed Fae on Twitch, Hunin _ on Twitch, and me, Medidashia, on Twitch. We're a group of friends. We stream, like, some collection of us stream on Wednesdays. What are we gonna do? That's a great question. It's a great question. I don't know. My head, like, what really turned us, like, started pivoting us towards a group was the zombie apocalypse stream. But also, like, I think you weren't verbally in that, though. You were an important piece in the chat. We couldn't have done it without you. I think it was after that we sort of really took a turn for, like, we should all talk more and be friends. All 4 of us. And I love you all so dearly. But I'm trying to think of, like, what our first, like, actual 4-man was. Can't imagine doing this without you. Can't imagine doing this without you. Genuinely. Because we had... Was it Apex? The 3 of us, like, me, you, and Hune playing, and then Basil verbally in voice chat? Bomb sets out into the fog and dead by... No, I can't. If Phasma's too much for me, I can't do Dead by Daylight. I would die. Your goat would be dead many times over. Yes, I want to see Human Basil as killers. Utterly hilarious. I would be dying. IRL. I'd be crying. I've watched beloved Bibbly Darling play that a few times, and I'm just like, no, I can't, actually. I'd be really mid at it, I think. And Fen Killer would just be how you are most days. It was to scratch Mirror Michael Myers. I need this in my life right now. Sorry, Medi can't stream right now. He's literally in a coma after streaming Dead by Daylight once. Can play it in custom games so that way it's just you all attacking nothing other than Fen. It was Valorant? All four of us? Oh, was Basil VC? Oh. That makes sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Because one of the other Basil was VC, yeah, one of the other things like we agreed on early was like teach each other gun games, I think. And then I don't think we all got to teach a gun game. But it was definitely Hune was teaching us Valorant, I was teaching Apex. Did you have one lined up? And if so, did we not ever play it? And I apologize if you did have one lined up. We should get around to that if you did have one lined up. I don't remember. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure everybody's games did get played and nobody got completely disrespected. Oh my gosh. I need this hole bigger. Sean Showdown. Like Cabela's? Hey guys, hop on Discord. We're playing Duck Hunt. Not like Cabela's? Oh, okay. Is an. Oh, okay. How have I never heard of this? Phasmo? Okay. We did play it once, okay. Yeah, I remember playing Phasmo because you locked me in a building. If Phasmo freaks you out, Hunt Showdown would put you in a coma. Got it. Phasmo wasn't too bad. I'm just like easily spooked. Like admittedly was like not too bad. The only bad parts was when Fen was fucking with me. October, we'll do it again. October, we do a bunch of like spooky co-ops. Do that. We do Repo. We do well, I don't know what else is spooky. I don't play spooky games. Repo's not even that spooky. It's just like that. Oh, two of these. I remember basic patterns, especially patterns I've been doing for 2.5 hours. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nope. Get back on there. We do. I'm hope to do Guilty as Sock soon too. I think I might have work next Wednesday though. I have to double check. Hmm. Down, down, down by the river. Talk about, yeah. Malt's on sale. Because I think Basil would go feral for Deep Rock, actually. Except for, you know, the part where there's a lot of bugs that would attempt to kill them, but other than that part, I think they'd really like it. Alright. Hunt Showdown. Hunt Showdown, info dump. Let me put this ring on, then I'll read. Hunt Showdown puts you in basically the bayou. You and other hunters that aren't friendly, by the way, are tasked to kill some sort of bounty and banish it back to hell. There are NPC mobs like zombies, dogs, and such that also are out to kill you. Sound, whoring, deeply listening to audio cues like footsteps and such are a big thing in the game because you can easily die to almost anything. So it's a very stress-inducing game. Sorry for the long message. I got too far. I couldn't stop. No worries. Do not apologize. I don't have rules against long messages. Times where a thought escaped instead of being repressed. No, this is great. I mean, it does sound fun. It does sound fun. Like scary, but yeah, stress-inducing. But also like does till you're in it perfect. Now BRB, have good ramen. Fucking vain. Once you get into a firefight, you'll be incredibly afraid. There is no hit markers and no damage indicator. Oh, that's actually terrifying. Okay. You've mentioned the scariest thing about this game. My own obliviousness. Have to use your best judgment. Hope you're slower. Your opponent either misses or is slower to the shot than you. Dang. That's my huge weakness for me in serious shooters. It's just like I have really bad reaction time, and like not even like just like, oh, I see somebody, shoot them. Like, oh, I'm getting damaged. Oh, now already half my health is gone and also my armor's gone. Like, whoops. Even in like really high time to kill games, like I'm so oblivious. Plus the time frame was set during like the Louisiana Purchase, so I believe we were working with cowboy weapons like revolver and repeaters. Ooh. That's cool though. That's what I like about Naraka is just like getting to see more weapons that you don't get to see in a lot of other shooters. Or a lot of other battle royales, I guess would be the more specific, like, what I like about it. So that does sound interesting. Okay, so this sounds like a game that'd be really fun to watch a lot of. Like, I wouldn't be able to play it. Not the good kind of revolver. We use like top breachers and side breech loaders. Gotcha. Like some archaic. Forgot to mention the scary bit. Scarier than my own obliviousness? I really hope there's like hallucinogenics or something. This feels like, I can't describe it. This feels like the sort of game that has hallucinogenics. Like mushrooms you can step on and then suddenly you're like seeing hallucinations and illusions. The reason gunfights are terrifying is because this is an extraction-based game. What you bring in can be left. Oh! I forgot that's how extraction-based games work. Oh my gosh, that is scary. What is like your life mean in long term like gameplay loop? Because like I can see like, oh, you bring in equipment, oh, you've lost the equipment now, you don't get to use it on future runs. What is like, you know, if you're, oh gosh, I lost my pliers. Where'd they go? Oh, if your hunter's leveled up and has lots of good perks and good loot, it becomes scary to go out and die because that means, oh, okay. I guess, yeah, in the context of like there's levels and like perks and stuff. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I was thinking like, I was thinking wrongly about this. Yeah, it would make sense you would have level ups in that kind of gameplay loop. Ooh. Okay, yeah, this would not be the game for me, but I think I could bully someone into playing this so I can watch them. / I could find someone streaming this probably. Or, of course, you can hire some no-name hunters that have next to nothing, or you can shell out some coin to buy a more experienced hunter who has some perks. Ooh. Alright, so they don't, like, completely... Like, if you are, like, not feeling such high intensity, like, I don't want my hunter to die, you do have, like, a way to still play. That's good. Honestly, I've been thinking about streaming it. Yes! Okay, good. Perfect. Streamer found. Why do I need to play the video games when my friends play them? Oh yeah, hunters for hire can be free. They'll just basically be naked. Yeah, fair enough. At least you get to, like, play. Oh, I want to check the length. Farewell, my dear old friend. Because I want to watch you get ambushed by dogs and meatheads just for you to run until the coast is clear and an enemy hunter. Oh my gosh. I'd much rather be the one holding the bow and arrow, please. Don't we all? I love bows and arrows so much. No! Another red dead ring! In the arms of an angel. I need to bring my bow and arrow down from Alaska at some point, and also find an archery range. Sonic ain't collecting that one. It's for my personal collection. I don't know what to do with it, but I could probably find something to do with a bunch of broken rings. Smelt them all down and make some flimsy. There we go. Like plate armor or like a plate to eat off of. Plate armor or plate to eat off of. I guess you could eat off of plate armor too if you were like so civilized you needed to eat your food off something, but you also didn't care what it was, so might as well be the armor. But what if I did years of collecting? Years. There's been 2 this stream already. Repurpose them for plate armor. You're already making chainmail. Exactly. Aw, beans. I messed up. Aw, beans. Let me add the final anchor before I try to fix it this time, instead of what I did last time, which was try to fix it before I added like any other anchors, and it all went to heck. Aw, swizzle sticks. Aw, beans. Aw, shucks. Aw, dingleberts. Aw, bitches. There we go. Got it. That's it. We found it. Ow! It didn't hurt myself. I just surprised myself, which for some reason prompts the ow response. Classic. Just trying to be PG and then the one friend shows up. Sometimes say ouch before. Yeah, like there was even no ouch. It was just like, surprise? That's an ouch. How dare you hurt my feelings by surprising me? We all gotta have that one friend though, Flair. Or many friends, in my experience. 90% of the time, I don't even say ouch to slamming my hand into a wall, but I will say 100% if someone bumps my arm. True! I slam any part of my body just violently into a wall. That's fine. My hands mildly slip during chainmail. That's an ouch. That really hurt my feelings and my self-esteem. Ads in 5 minutes, friends. Down, down, down by the river. Having a great time lurking? I'm glad. I'm glad you're having a great time lurking, and thank you for telling me. Feel so cozy? I'm glad. Mission accomplished. Oh, I'm making a lot of mistakes. So during this ad break, I'm probably going to take a quick bathroom stretch break and a step away from the lamp that is emitting a lot of heat. So I stop making mistakes. Do be cozy. How long will that necklace end up being? see here. I don't know. I kind of do things so much by vibes. Here's the issue currently is these are all the greens I have left. And I'm using the greens as like these little center ones, which I don't mind using silvers at the back where like you can barely see it. So once I run out of these greens, I'm probably just gonna check the size, and if like the length is too much, then I'm probably gonna, or not too much, or not enough. There we go. That's the right words. I'll use silvers to finish it off entirely, which should only be like a couple more lengths because I don't think it need too much longer, personally, in my unexpert opinion. Thank you. Thank you for saying so. Okay, we're gonna fix this one. Put it through the correct eye. Maybe put it through the correct eye? Come on. Literally should not be that hard. It's right there. I see it. There we go. Now it's correct. But yeah. I think these greens will be enough. I'd rather not finish it with the silver, even if it's like gonna be hidden by like the person's hair. Like on the back of the neck where the clasp is. I don't know, something about like, I don't know, I'm just not interested in like having a few in the back that are like all silver on the connectors. I don't care how little it matters in the long run. I know I've said it like a cajillion times in this stream, so I'm glad I took a break from the shirt. Now I'm like thinking, I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, that shirt's gonna look so good when it's done. And I'm like getting more excited to get back to it. I think it's gonna become less of a, it was already not very much a stream project. I've been mostly working on it at work. But I think it's gonna become even less of one. I'm gonna just focus on jewelry a lot more on stream. Plus it's a lot easier to just work on jewelry rather than bigger pieces in my little space here. Definitely feels right. Thank you, Gentle. Yeah. Oh, the shirt takes up so much space, and also it's just like, it's so much more tedious. There's no like complexity to the weave, which is like great at like work when I can just mindlessly do it while listening to a podcast. But here when I'm trying to talk and like I kind of want to try to be a little interesting at least. Like it's just like it sets my brain in the wrong mindset. Ad should be starting any second, so I'm gonna run to the bathroom when they do start. Like right now. All right, BRB, y'all. Is it unmuted? Yeah, unmuted. Okay. Whew. Welcome back, Finn. Everybody else will be back in 40 seconds. Hoi. Home stretch. Home stretch. I stretched. I did some standing, and now we have entered. Medi's gonna sit crisscross on his shitty little metal chair, and we're gonna vibe. We're just stretching. Perfect. Still haven't gotten that one pop I can feel coming on, but that's fine. Welcome back from ads, friends. Entering the home stretch of this necklace. I would love to see us get the pendant and the clasp on today, which I think we'll have no problem doing. The perfect game for Bomb to play, Grounded? Fen, you've been playing Grounded, right? Welcome back. Welcome back from ads. Yes, okay, I've been seeing... I don't think you've been playing it on... I've been seeing you play it on Discord at least. What is Grounded? If you can enlighten me. Second one came out not too long on Game Pass. Grounded 2 next week on stream? Perfect. Co-op survival game where he shrunk down to the size of bugs and the enemies are bugs! Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the game. An amazing combination. And it's co-op? Okay, yeah, you said co-op survival, okay. Okay. Huh. Super fun. Okay. I'm getting traumatized by a spider. Oh, you can ride the bugs. They can be my best friend. Wolf spiders are the bane of your existence. Are they cute? Wait, are they like... How accurate to real spiders do they look? Are they like cartoony style, or... Why am I trying to force this on this way? I can just use my pliers. Just parry them. Very accurate. Ooh. Real spooter. Okay. Arachnophobia, not happy. I'm happy more just like, that's cool that like the art design team went out their way to do that. Like, that's some effort if they're real spooter. Like flight, sweep me off my feet. Down, down, down by the river. We need 2 of the big ones. How is your ramen, Sarah Arafin? It's okay. I think, yeah, that's most you can expect from ramen. A chance to be with you tonight. Take my hand. The most instant. Get you an egg in that hole. Crazy way to phrase that, but okay. Mm-hmm. Crazy way to phrase that. Okay. Let me do a length check. I'm like, I think we need to make it a little bit longer, and then we'll add where we're gonna put the pendant. But it's like the right length if it like sits properly. It just like, I think when I add the little danglies, it's gonna pull it away, so it's no longer the right length. So we'll just add a little bit of like leeway length, I guess. Is the best way I know how to say it. Safe than sorry, you know? Happy 6 a.m. Tonight, maybe I'll rest in peace. Okay. Need a few more of these. Decimating my small silver ring display. It's decimating, and that's okay. Decimating your mom, yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Thank you for carrying on Basil's will. It truly is. I'm glad there's so many people that when Basil isn't here, they will carry on the mom jokes in their stead. During yesterday's stream, which was Pokemon, Z was doing the same thing. Yeah, we will always be doing. Yeah, my mom specifically, I understand. This is the Impic, the little gremlin that is Aaron has bestowed upon the world. They've impacted many a thing. This is truly one of them. Is a plethora of mom jokes being thrown around by the people around me. I love those silly little goobers so much. Want to play something when I'm stuck with doom scrolling vibing? What do you want to, like, what are you in the mood for, you think? Doom Scroll isn't a game. Do you want, like, online or offline? Or is it just like a vague of like you want to do anything but like the thing that is kind of just it's not fun. I want to grind more Terminal Brigade, but I need a 3-man for what I'm doing. Loki want to play on Showdown as well, but I don't have the height and paranoia. I mean, could you just play Terminal Brigade without doing the thing, the 3-man thing, or do you need like a 3-man for what you want to do? Or do you need to like do that to progress or whatever? Yes, I could, but it would be technically pointless. I need the 3-man progress because doing the mission solo would be way too hard. On Showdowns on Game Pass, oh gosh. Coming to a stream near you. Ben trying his best in Hunt Showdown. Come on, go through the eye. You're like literally lost ring. You cannot do this to me. That is illegal. There we go. Where did I... Okay, let me check this length. Yeah, I think even now, even if it gets pulled, like it'll still like lay in a good spot. It got crossplay Steam the PC Game Pass, so if you ever need someone to hunt with, Flares got you. Okay. I have these cool clasps. They're a little spinny magnet. And then you pull it off and it's a magnet. And you put it back and then you can spin it and it'll clasp. I don't love that it has the clip too, which I could remove, I think. I'm just gonna leave it on there for now for ease. I love corrupting people in the new games. Perfect. That's your favorite game. I guess they give the person the option whether they want to use that class for the magnetic class. There you go. Alright, okay. Oh, I spun it. There you go. Alright, so I think it'd be that one. This one. Alright, so now what we do We're gonna add a little accoutrement. That is probably not how they use that word, but don't worry about it. Let me take one of these. I think. Or do we do a big one? I mean, that's like really big. I think we could get away with a small one, depending on like how it looks. I think we do a small one. I think small one will look better. Everywhere the night is young. Okay. There, and oh, this doesn't lay great. I'm sure it'll look better when like gravity's doing its job. Oh wait, I need the pendant. That'd be helpful, huh? If I can get the tag off the pendant, jeez. Ooh, in the King of the Hill revival, I need to do Lawnmower Sim. Oh, for the King of the Hill revival. Wait, King of the Hill's getting revived? Huh? Okay, I think we do a big ring here. What? Whoa. Crazy, I didn't know that. Congrats. They older now? Bobby's chef? Bobby's grown up? Crazy. Okay. Alright. Got the pendant on. Got a little tiny Celtic cross here. I think we do a big ring at the top. No, I think the little bump is just nice enough. Like, okay. Oh, come on. Focus. There's a little bump here. I think it looks better with the small ring than it does a big ring. Like, it works on the big ring at the bottom works just because it's like holding the pendant. But I don't think we need it at the top. I think that little bump is just like, it's just enough of a little oomph. Yeah, okay, once we have the little danglies, this will be nice, I think. I need more greens though. I wish it like sat further along the shoulders, it was like wider. But I think I can fix that. So yeah, this is a little friend we got going. It's not done, but like it is a functional necklace. In all technical terms of the word, it is a necklace. One might even say one of the necklaces of all time. I'm gonna have to go back to my old supplier just to make sure I get these same exact greens. But I don't wanna. I like my new supplier. What? Yes. Oh. Did it. I like this bonnet. Alright. Alright, Fen. The beast is being unleashed. It's coming for you. While I tidy up. You did not hesitate in trying to get away. I understand. I could just get another bunch of mixed bags and then like reorganize them. That was one thing I did once, is just like I got a bunch of mixed colors bags and then I sorted them into the colors I thought I'd need. It's definitely cost effective. It's just like, I don't know, organizing isn't like relaxing to me like it is for some people. It's just like, it's stressful to me. This is my only hang up, but it is definitely cheaper to do that. I should sort the rings I have because they've gotten mixed up, I think. Or I know they've gotten a lot mixed up. I prefer chaotic organization. Yeah. That makes sense. That tracks with what I know about you. Alright. There we go. What program did I just try to open? Don't open Microsoft. No. Great stream. Thank you. You guys were a great chat as always. Thank you. I'm glad you had fun. Alright. Good vibes. Thank you. I love you, Fen. Alright, let me... I'll Spotify. Let's go on a journey to find. Appreciate the fun times. Hope Eternal corrupts you. How'd you know exactly what I was gonna do after stream? Crazy. Oh, thanks for streaming. Thanks for coming, Gentle. I appreciate you. Who's online? Anybody I know? Oh, Fellas is online. Ah, are you ending stream? I am. I know who we're reading though. Reveal the fail checklist? Oh, I can show you real quick. Let me show you real quick. It'll be silent for a sec. We aren't finished because I still want to add some details on the side and add like pendants that are like higher up on the neck. But here's where we got. So pretty, thank you. I'm glad you think so. I'll probably be posting better pictures probably in my Discord. I might post them on Blue Sky. Who knows if I'm feeling quirky. Thank you for stream. Thanks for coming, Carrie. Reskilled with your hands. Thank you. It's so sweet. No, you're beautiful, Finn. All right. We're gonna go back to just chatting. On that note, thank you all for joining me. You want to keep up? Blue Sky's the best way. Post pics in my Discord. I'm sure my community would love to see. I will do so. I'll be taking pictures right after stream that are like better quality. Love my time here. I'm glad to hear it. Also, I did see that ping, Carrie. Thank you so much. That is so genuinely sweet of you. You are such a bean. I came from Carrie's Ping. Hey! Don't even mention it. Aw. Feel free, join along socials or join the Discord if you wish. No pressure. Otherwise, hop in the bus. We're going raiding. We're doing a raid back. Someone who raided us yesterday with a certain somebody who is here. It was lovely to have you all. I hope OMG fellas, yes, we're going to fellas. It was lovely to have you all. It was lovely to get to talk to you all a bit more and see some familiar faces. I'm glad we took a break and did some good jewelry chainmailing. Missed just doing jewelry. Jewelry is just so much more fun than, not so much more fun. It is a different vibe than like armor, but I needed a break from armor. Anyways, yeah, it was lovely to see you all. I hope, genuinely, you have a great night, day, evening, whatever it may be, in whatever time zone you may be in. And also, I hope you do something that makes you genuinely happy. Thanks for coming, y'all. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.